a lot of things ordered. 22 items for my Temu order. Thumbnail. Okay. Do you think thumbnails are really that important to make people watch more and everything? I don't know if I believe that or not. But first, I want to give some updates. So if you don't want to hear my updates or what's happening now with my family, the latest, then skip ahead and get right to the Temu stuff. First of all, Ari, my little granddaughter, came this morning, and I showed her what I was working on this, and she loved it. She goes, "Grandma, teach me how to do it." I'm like, "Oh, there's not much rules. You just put the beads in the right color. It's kind of like paint by number, but it's sew by number." Anyway, look at how pretty this flower is turning out. I'm getting better. And I finished these leaves. And this side's almost done. I have this one down here to do. And then I have to decide about this green stuff, what I'm gonna do. But it's getting done. Yay. I also put a new battery in this watch, and it's right on time, keeping up, so that worked. I took the link out of here with my link tool, and that works, and it's perfect now, and it's not like the bracelet. So I finished those two things on my list. What else? Okay, the family news. I got a text from Amy, my sister-in-law, David, my brother's wife, and they're coming Monday. She goes, "What are you doing Monday?" "We are waiting for you to come." Although I do have to put the sheets on that bed down there that Carolyn and Rob slept. They're washed, but I need to do that. So then I will be ready for it. But Monday night, I'm gonna plan a whole big family get together barbecue here at the house. And then the next day, if I don't know how long they're staying, I forgot to ask her. The next day, then we're going to go to the tree house, because Jamie wants to do that. His favorite thing is the tree house. People think that the tree house was my favorite thing. No, it wasn't. It never was. It's Jamie's favorite thing, not mine. Anyway, to whoever thought that that's my thing, tell them it's not. It's Jamie's favorite. And the other thing is, see this dress that I did a try on for purging dresses? We went to the temple this morning, and I said I would wear this dress one more time and then get rid of it. I think it's twice now that I have worn it. So now when I get rid of it, I will not feel guilty, and I'm ready to get rid of it. I hate the length of it. Although then the hoarder in me thinks, because this is kind of like burlap, 100% cotton, gunny sack fabric, no stretch. This dress has so much fabric in it. I can make a purse out of it and bead it. Maybe I want to keep it. To do that, do I need another purse beaded? And those are such nicely made purses that why would I want to make my own and do it? And then somebody might enjoy the dress more than I. So I think that I will just get rid of the dress, because I don't need another project to do. In my younger years, when I was desperate for fabric and for projects to do that I could afford to do, I would say yes. But at my age, I'm not going to do it. Although I could make a very large tote bag. But then would I want to bead all these flowers? No. Not going to do it. Okay, Temu. I'll hold this up so that people will know that this is how now you can watch Temu. I need to glue this. My original orange Temu sack. These glasses are huge. When they turn to sunglasses, they're better. Let me try these. These might be better for the... No, because these are kind of gold and they sparkle. See, look, when I go like right here. Maybe they're not bad. They're dirty. Like right there, see the gold? So I don't like those. And then I have this pair. Oh, this pair was a mistake to buy. Look how big. These are good sunglasses to go out in the sun. I told Jamie, I want to plan a cruise. I want to go on another cruise. There, purple ones. See that? Let's get to the light of the purple. You can't even tell they're purple. I'll do this. Can you see? I don't know. I forgot I wanted to show you guys pictures of the sister that died. You could look back at the reunion, and Cherie's the one. Did I tell this? Cherie, his sister, died. I didn't tell you yet, did I? I told David and Amy, but I forgot to tell you about the sister dying. Oh, that was a terrible announcement. Anyway, she died on the 31st. I think it was July 31st. Or maybe August 1st. I have to look it up. Can't remember. And she had cancer. I'll tell you the whole story if you want to hear it. I lied saying we're going to get right into Temu. I touched this with the iron right here and it melted it a bit. I can't take care of anything right. All right. Cherie started having, not well symptoms of maybe 2 years ago. Well, first, her husband probably died about 3 years ago. And then her son died about 2 years ago, her grown son. So they already are gone. And she was kind of a mama's girl. I know she is happy to see her mommy on the other side. She went for tests, and I think she had some kind of blood leukemia or something like that in her blood. They're treating that. I don't know how. I'm not that close to her. So they treated her, and then she, of course, got better, but then she got worse. And then about 3 months, time goes by fast, so I don't know how much time, they were going to remove her. She was going to have a hysterectomy because of the cancer in her uterus and stuff. So she went to Salt Lake City, I think, or Idaho Falls, I don't know. And they opened her up to do the hysterectomy. Well, cancer was everywhere. And so they sewed her back up and said, we can't, go home and put your affairs in order. One of those kind of things. So anyway, she did. And that was about 3 months ago or so. But when Carolyn saw her at the reunion, she said, probably I give her 2 weeks. And my sister Carolyn she's been with several people who have died, been with them when they passed on. My grandma, my dad, my mother. I think that's all. 3 people that died. Now, I've seen about 20 babies be born, but I've never seen anyone die yet. Yes, I lied. How could I forget? My baby that died, I held him. And the midwife kept coming and listening to his heartbeat. He was 10 hours old, and she kept listening to his heartbeat. He seemed dead already because he was just lifeless and, So then she kept listening to his heart, and then she wrote down, he's gone, and she wrote down the time of death. But it wasn't like I had any feelings of his spirit leaving his body or anything like that, because now Carolyn has stories of it. I wonder if she'll tell each one. I'm going to ask her, Carolyn, will you tell when I go out to Oregon? Will you tell how it was to watch those 3 people die? She might cry, but knowing Carolyn, she'll be happy to tell it. I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. All right, while we were talking, I glued my sign. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, another. We're starting again. 9 minutes into it. Well, I wanted to do a talk show, and then I decided I'll just do Temu and tell you that David's coming and his sister died. There were 9 siblings, and now there's only 4 left. And at the end of this, I'll go get the pictures and show you the siblings. Or I'll make another video or something, but I will show it to you. All right, in this order, Temu order that I ordered about 2 weeks ago, it's 22 items. Is that huge? For me, it's huge. And it was $66.17. I probably got some price adjustments, but I don't keep track of that because life's too short to, I get the price adjustments. I just get it and forget it. All right, the price of this was $2.99. And I'm embarrassed to say I'm compulsive because I love these so much, and I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and now I have 5 of them. And this is a white one with black clothes, but they're just so cute. Look at them. And for $2.99, for $3. And you know what? When they had to pay local warehouse $2.99, these were like $10 by the time you got one. They don't have a face on them, but that's okay. If you want, you could use a Sharpie and then draw 2 eyes, but I'm not going to do that because anytime I try, I ruin everything. But if you were an artist, now this one is gold. Some of them are silver chains and stuff, which will probably last longer because you know how gold turns into rose gold, and then it turns into bronze, and then it turns into ugly, if you know what I mean. We all do. More of these. I forgot I ordered them, but at Christmas time, I love the red ones. I sat by a lady today. We went to the temple this morning. I probably said that. And she had the most beautiful red nails on. But I got them because they were only $1.68. And there's plenty. And then I have all of these Shein t-shirts that I got that are just plain t-shirt. I don't really like wearing just a plain, nothing on it t-shirt. So I got these. There's 3 of them in the bag. And of course they were supposed to be bedazzling. They're not. But you know me, I have a bedazzler. So I might bedazzle it once I have it on there. But I don't want it like right here. That would like a boob on each side of the butterfly. I would kind of more like it up here. Maybe flying back. No, it has to be this way, like up here. And then it won't look so boobalicious. Only a man is going to think that, unless it's a lesbian. They might think, do they like boobs? I think they do. Then they would think boobalicious. I'm not criticizing lesbians. I have 2 granddaughters that are lesbians. I have a niece that's I love them. I love them to death. I wish they'd call me. Call me, please. I already bought 2 of these, and because of the person that I am, and I am worried about my future in every way, like how am I going to clean my drink bottles if I don't have one of these? I've tried several different kinds. This is the best one. Now remember, I put a little cream in my drinks to take out the carbonation for my gastric because I can't have that. It's so weird. You would never believe when you eat, when you have had the gastric bypass, although that's not what I really have had. Trevor gets mad. No, that's not what I had. It's a dual Sadie S, so it's different. But when I drink carbonation, it just gurgles and comes up gurgling. I think other people could hear it if I open my mouth. They would hear the gurgle. But if I put a little cream in the carbonation, it calms it down. I don't put much because you know it's high calorie, just a teeny bit. But that does not rinse out. That does not clean out with a silicone brush or anything. You got to have this heavy duty sponge, $1.72. I got the cheapest color because I could care less what color this is. But I needed one up here and one downstairs because sometimes I wash them down there. Sometimes I wash them up here because, you know, we do not want any gross stuff growing in our mugs. So wash them every day or every other day or whenever you get water. I don't like the ones with, I love the one, no, I'm going to take it back. I love the ones with the straw. But that gives you an extra step of washing because you got to put the brush and soap in the straw to wash. The one I'm drinking out now is just a guzzle. But when you travel, you need a straw because I almost got in a wreck one time. Well, a few times, but one time because I was looking up as I'm drinking out of that kind of drink. That's dangerous. You need the straw so you can keep your eyes on the road. Just listen to my upheatings to you. Is that the right word? My warnings. All right, this was $1.25. I know none of you have one of these. What is it? Angela, pray tell, what is it? I love that, pray tell. I learned that from a book I read one time years ago. Pray tell. It means please tell. Pray about telling me. I don't know for sure. I'm just making it up, what I think. I'm usually wrong. Okay. I'm going to show you what it is. That's why I left these right here to demonstrate. All right, so you get your nail off here. I got this one because there's no way that my nail is ever going to grow to be this fat. My toenail is this big. All right. So you get your nails, all the right ones. Right now, I just have real nails because it's summertime and I'm digging in the dirt a lot. Kind of. All right, I licked it, you notice, because it's a suction cup. How many times do you put it on and then your fingers are in the way and you can't see if it's straight? This, you can see exactly it's straight, and then glue it. Did you know they made this? I never knew in a million years. And look how good it suctions it. Well, I knocked it off. All right, look, lick it, and look how good that suction is. This person who invented this should get like points up in heaven for it. Anyway, I hope they made money off of it. How many of these do you have and you never did use and you have a collection of them? And I got the brainy idea that you could use these little stickums for your scrapbooking or for your anytime you need a piece of tape. And it works, but it takes a while to get them off. But somebody said they're great for your nails, but I never have tried them because I don't think they'll work. But I'm going to maybe one Saturday when I do my nails for church and I don't want to wear them all week. I'm going to use those one time and try it. Now look at this. I'll throw it away, Angela. Nope, not going to. You know why? This is a better cardboard than your 3x5 cards. And look, same size. I'm going to make my own 3x5 card because I love 3x5 cards. 3x5 cards are my notebook paper that I write my memories, my notes to remember, and I have them stacked right here so that I can use them. And I love them. Why do I do that? Where did I learn it? I'm going to tell you. Story time. I had a midwife. My last 3 babies were born with a midwife. Loved it because the rest of them I had with a male doctor. How does he know what it feels like to have a baby? Like coming in and he's like, she's not ready. Call me when she's ready to push or whatever, when the head's coming. I hated that. Well, midwife, they love you and they've had a baby most of the time and they are right with you. Well, my midwife, she would take her 3x5 card. They were colored because she could afford colored ones. And she would say, okay, this week, here's what I want you to do. And she would write, Carolyn knows because Alice, we had Alice. She would write on the card, eat more protein, walk every day, you know, everything you were supposed to do. She would write on this 3x5 card and she would give it to you to take home. That was a brilliant idea. So that's what I do because I wanted to be like her. And I have seen, I think it's 22 babies be born. Okay, here's another one that was supposed to be rhinestones and it's not. And how much did I pay for it? They trick you, $1.59 for another iron-on. And it's supposed to be a sparkled star, but it's not. It's just white dots. Now I'm gonna have double the work for $1.59 to rhinestone it and bedazzle it. It's gonna be a winter project when I have more time staying in the house. Okay. All right, now, I've told it before. I'm going on a vacation and we have our Loeb Park reservations. You have to make them in the wintertime. And Cameron called me, my son in Oregon called me and said, anybody want to join us? We got reservations at Loeb Park for August 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. And so I jumped on that because, you know, that means I get to take my RV out and have a plan. And Loeb Park is where I used to take my kids. It's on the Chetco River or Winchuck River. or Chetco, I can't remember. And it, going out to the ocean, and it is the most beautiful park ever. And they have laurel trees, which is your bay leaf. Did you know that? So every time we go, we collect a whole bunch of leaves and take them home and dry them for bay leaf. But you only use a few bay leaves a year, so I have a supply, but I am going to get some more and bring them back and dry them. David brought me a whole sack full one time. So, but it's a river, and it has rocky shore, so, you don't get sand in your swimsuit, and in those areas you can't rinse the sand out. And I used to take my kids to Loeb Park. Hurry, let's clean the house, and then we get to, it was a reward system, and they loved it. So I'm going on vacation in like 15 days, 14, 13 days. So I ordered some clothes, because when you go on a trip, you don't want to wear your clothes that you've already had, that you might, somebody out in Oregon might go, didn't you wear that last time? Jamie always is wearing, they say that to Jamie, because he has his vacation clothes that I hide and put up in the secret place, because he'll wear them and ruin them. So I hide them, and then on vacation I pull them out. So he wears the same vacation clothes every vacation we go on. So they're going to notice that didn't you wear that last time? Not me. I loved this so much. But I don't know. Does it look like an old lady? I am old. And it's long sleeve, which the picture shows it rolled up. The picture shows it rolled up. I said that because when I notice when I hold it up and talk, you can't hear me. The voice gets behind the object. I'll do a try on. But doesn't it make you happy? How much should I pay for it? I've decided you got to pay a little extra on some of these things. $8.76 as opposed to $5 shirt. It's nice. It's thicker fabric. But fall is coming too. And so this is going to be perfect for September and October. Which brings me to the subject that I want to talk about next. Halloween. There's a few things you will never see me buy. Witches, ghosts, goblins, bats. What else? Frankenstein, zombies. You're never going to see me buy that crap. Why would anybody? In the comments below, I want to hear why people like all that scary stuff. Halloween stuff. I want to know. I don't even care if the ghost is smiling. I don't like it. I do not want to invite any satanic, any goblin, evil spirit, or a nice spirit, or anything into my world. I don't want to look at it. I do have a witch that I decorate for Halloween. Now, pumpkins are okay. Jack-o'-lanterns are okay. But I have enough of those. Fall decorations I like, okay. But now I just don't want a blood-sucking bat, a dead person that came, the zombie thing coming back. What is that one called, that one guy? Herman Munson. What are they called? I don't want Dracula, blood-sucking. I do not want ghosts and evil spirits and scary stuff in my house. I have pictures of Christ. I want good things in my house. When someone comes in my door, I want them to feel good and a spirit of light and goodness and happy things. Not ghosts, goblins, bats, haunted houses. No. So if you like that stuff, you're watching the wrong channel, because I'm never buying that to show you. Just my opinion. Not to mention, anything you put out, you got to clean up later. And so I like to decorate for fall, which includes September, October, and then you can leave it out for 2 months and you don't have to redecorate, once for Halloween and then for fall. And anyway, I want someone to tell me in the comments below why Halloween is so great. Because you like candy? Just go buy some the day after. It's all half price. So you wait a little longer, it's going to be 75% off. And if you wait longer, it's going to be 90% off. Buy your candy then. Plus, you don't need all that candy anyway. And begging at the doors for candy, and you spend $25 on a costume. Explain this one to me. $25 on a costume. You go door to door, outside, walking. It's usually cold. Here it's snowing. Walking, ring the doorbell, and they give you one sucker or one piece of candy. Thanks. I just spent $25 on this outfit, and I've walked 3 miles, and I get one sucker. Not going to do it. I used to tell my kids, let's just stay home, and we'll hand out the candy, and then tomorrow I'll buy you each a whole bag of candy, your own favorite selection, at half price. No, I let them go trick-or-treating, and I made the costumes, and I hated it. But I did it for them. But anyway, tell me, why is your thrill of Halloween? I don't get it. It's made up holiday for the world to sell candy and costumes. $9.75. What are you doing spending that much on a blouse? It's for my vacation. I'm going to have a try-on too. Now, Carolyn, when she was here, I showed her this shirt. I just love it. And guess what she said? I have the sweater that's just like that. She could wear the sweater, I could wear the blouse, and we could be like kind of twins. I want the sweater too, but this was $10 cheaper than the sweater. Why does this yellow and black? My mother would love it because she loved yellow and black together. When I was in 6th grade, I remember it like it was yesterday. She made me a black, was it black and white polka dot jumper, and it came straps and buttoned here. I don't remember if it's black and white, but then she made me wear a yellow shirt with it. And I'm thinking, does it match? But she said it was beautiful. So I said, okay, Mom. I wore it. I don't usually like this beige color. I know a lot of influencers that have YouTube channel, like this is the only color they wear. But when I wear, I ate a granola bar, a Nature Valley high protein granola bar for lunch. And I keep getting a peanut roaming around in my mouth. I thought I chewed it good. $7.53. But when I wear these colors, I don't get any compliments. But when I wear a bright color, people say, oh, that color looks good on you. So I kind of steer away from these skin-colored colors. But this was $7, and for some reason, I'm attracted to polka dots. So these are all extra large. So I bought it. And for my trip with white pants, wouldn't that be cute? But we're going to be camping, so I won't wear it while we're camping. White pants and camping, no. But I might wear it traveling or when we are in town at Carolyn's or something. Isn't it cute? And look how long it is with white pants. I'm going to look like I'm a rich lady. It depends on what shoes you wear. All right, one more clothes. Not buying any more clothes. I just got a Shein order. $150 they let me buy, and so I got a whole new Shein wardrobe for my vacation. All right. I'm just worried we're never going to get to buy these things again. Look at this dress. Oh, I hate it already. Why? Because of the back. I didn't know it had this going on. Oh, this is, the back has a tie. This is probably going to go back because I don't want that happening. I didn't know that. There's no ruffles. It's straight. But I like the fabric. And this ties back here. Well, what if you're alone and you don't have a partner who can tie for you? What are you going to do? Go to the neighbor man? Would you tie this for me? Wait till you get to church and find a lady. I'm going to have a child. Tie this for me. Maybe it won't be too bad. I don't know. I know people have put gussets in the front. Can I put a gusset in the back? Or maybe it's stitched right here. I'm going to have to stitch it up higher. I I want my bra strap showing, and I certainly am not going without a bra. How much was it? Extra large, and it was $15.21. Well, if I don't like it, I'm sending that back, because that is a substantial amount of money for $15. We're not done. I was going to get it out. Do I still have it here? Because I never put it away. Yep, I do. Terrible of me, I know. All right, if you remember, which you probably don't, if you're new to my channel, thanks for tuning in and watching. Oh, they're not going to be here if they're new, because the first part of it was so stupid, it wasn't even Temu. They're going, that is a Temu, I'm out of here. All right, remember I bought these that I have to shorten because they're going to be, oh, maybe not. They're cute. They'll match this dress, will they? Maybe. All right. Well, when I was looking for $3.72, I found something else that it will match it. Oh, I didn't know it was two. Look, bracelets. Oh, I got to get something that will match it perfectly. Look. And match with the earrings. Oh, that is going to be so cute. They're going to think, oh, she must have bought that at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, or Ross. I don't know where. Okay, the cleaner in me, the cleaner that I am, got this. What are they? Chopsticks. You could use it for chopsticks. How much should I pay for it? $1.40 for two of them. No, they're not. Although you could use them for chopsticks. Look. Use them for chopsticks. I don't know how to use chopsticks. I know it's something like this. Then with this, you go wipe your face when you're done. You think that's what it's for? No. These are to go into little spaces that are dusty and dirty that you need to clean. You could spray a little Pledge or just soap and water and get in those car vents, clean them. You could clean in any little slot that needs to be, like under here. Can you see this? Underneath the, you have to dust. I got a lot of those places up there. Everybody needs these, so get some. I will link them, all this stuff below, because I know you're going to want to buy some. Never saw that before. This could be things you've never seen before. Well, and then there's things like this that you've seen plenty of, because here I bought another one for $3.05. It's a little different though, because her skirt is beads, not just tassel. And it has a black chain, and it has pink beads. Oh, it is cute. Look at that one. I love it. Do I have any pink and black clothes? I'm sure I do. Okay. When I die and they find all these, they're going to go, huh, my grandma had a collection of these little girls. They already know I have a collection. $1.62, and these are going to be the only pair of earrings you need to take on the vacation. Why? Because they're clear. Look at this. Clear color, acrylic with a ball. Now, they showed you could wear them this way or this way, and they were $1.62. So I only need to take one pair of earrings on the trip, and they'll match everything. Do you think I'm going to do that? If you know me, the answer is no, she's not going to do that. But you could. All right, I bought this shirt. I was going to get it for you and show you. And it has pearls around the neck. But they aren't pearls, they're fake. So I got these to put the pearls around where they're fake on there. And then it has lace. It's just a picture of lace. I'm going to put real lace. And these pearls, I'm going to wear on my trip. We're going to do that as a little activity together, and I'm going to show you it. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. All right, I got 3 of these. I'm going to try to find them in here to show you all at once. All right, if you remember, I have had 3 grandchildren who got married in 2025. Parker, Connor, Brianna. Brianna and Connor are like, how many? They're like 3 weeks apart. They're the same age. Parker's older. They all got married. Here I am getting prepared and ready for Christmas. Oh, great. I have more than 3. This says, this year we became Mr. and Mrs. 2025. Well, it said 2 of them for $313. And I didn't believe them, so I ordered 2 of them. And so now I have 4 of them. So somebody's going to get this one and this one, because here's another one. Now this one was $247, but I didn't know if I was going to get 2 in there. Like, you know, they trick you sometimes. So this one is a plain white one. Our first Christmas as Mr. and Mrs. Does it have a year? No. It does not have a year. You have to write it with the permanent Sharpie. So these are going to be Christmas gifts for those grandchildren. But you have to get it to them before Christmas because of the fact they're decorating their tree ahead of time. So maybe I will give it to Brianna at her wedding August 8th, which I still have not fixed her wedding dress. I got to do that. Don't worry, I have to get it done, so I will. I'm going to put all of these in the same sack. But maybe I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to give this to Brianna for her wedding, at her wedding. No, I'm going to put them all in here. I'm set. She's going to be so excited. I love those that mark the year, how many kids you have. Then when your kid leaves home, you can give them all their ornaments. Okay, I'm getting everything out of here. We're not done yet. Let's try this for $225. All right. Everybody knows by now I'm a seamstress. My whole life, since I was a little girl, I love sewing. Look at this. It has magnets on the bottom. What do you think it is? I'm going to show you. Now, when you sew, you have the thread on the top and the thread on the bottom, and they're called bobbins. And these are what they look like. And you have to put the thread on them. So this is going to stick to your sewing machine. Mine is right here. Does it stick? Not very good there. Not very good there. Oh, it does. It sticks at the bottom. And you put your bobbins on here to hold them. Because, you know, when you sew something new, you got to have the right color. Let's see. How many will it hold? We're going to find out. I usually have them in here. But this will be more handy. Like when I'm sewing a quilt, I need all my bobbins, all the colors. It'll hold 1, 2, 3, 4 on each one. So it's going to hold 20 bobbins. And I have a lot of them. These are all the empty ones. Putting on here. Okay. I like it. Look. See how cute? Now, I'm going to show you something that makes me cry. My mom used to love to do this, and she made me this one year for my birthday or something. I don't know what. And so, every time I look at this, it makes me cry. Thanks, Mom. No, I'm not going to feel that way anymore. I'm going to say, thanks, Mom, for making me that. Because I think of her every time I use it. She was a seamstress too. Okay, so this is going to go on my machine down here. Oh, it's a good magnet. That's going to come in handy. For how much did I say? $225. If you need to buy a gift for somebody that sews, get that for them. Sews with the machine. Carolyn had one of these when she was here. And I like to copy my big sister. Somebody thought she was the younger sister. Am I mad about that? No, I'm not. But you know, all 4 of us sisters used to have dark hair. I'm the only one left with dark hair because they all went blonde. I'm going to show you pictures of that too. My next video. Maybe. Okay, get off of there. Why is this stuck in the paper? Okay, how much did I pay for it? $2. She was wearing it with her outfit and it looked so good. And I said, I didn't say anything to her. I just noticed it. And I'm thinking in my brain, I'm going to look on Temu. I bet she got it on Temu. I don't know if she got it on Temu. It's kind of lightweight. Wish it was a little heavier. It's bohemian. Do you like bohemian look? And it's brown with the tassel. Tassels are popular. So I don't wear tassels in other places. I just wear it around my neck, if you know what I mean. Here's, oh, that wasn't a burp. It was just a little grasp for oxygen. $1.59. All right. I'm not much one to know about name brands and the fashion and what is a name brand. I hope my air conditioning over there is not too loud for you. I was watching a YouTube last night and her fan was so loud, it was annoying. But if I turn it off, I'll be so hot, it'll be annoying. I might be annoying. They gave you backs. And these are supposed to be Chanel copycats. But if you touch them, you know immediately they're not, because they are so cheap crap, lightweight. I don't even know if it's real metal. I don't think it is. But CC, Chanel, copycats. Because you know how these are on a belt? The CC backwards is on a belt, a real Chanel belt and everything. So you're going to want to wear these when you go to the big city. Because if you go to a small town like my town, no one will know what that CC means unless your name starts with a C or your last name, like Connie Caveras. I made that name up. Then they're going to go, oh, you got those earrings for your initials. Anyway, I'm sure somebody in town knows about it, but not many. $3.53. I paid a little more for this one. Why? Because it's beautiful necklace. Because of black. It's not black. I lied. It's navy blue with jeans. Isn't it cute? And it has a little leaf hanging here. And this is a little bead dauble. It's not a girl or anything. Goes this way and this way. To me, this should have been turned the other way so they're the same. But they did it like this, I think, and then connected it with that. But I think it should go, it's okay. No one's going to notice. Nobody's looking at me. And it's going to be like right here. Here's the thing I learned. When I had bad hips, I stopped wearing long necklaces because I walked like a penguin because each step was a pain. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And my necklaces would go like this. Doot, 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 doot. And I thought that looked horrible. So I gave up wearing heels and necklaces until I got new hips. Now I can wear them. All right, I'm gonna go get, if you're done with Temu, then you're done. Stop watching me. I'll link everything below, all this Temu order. And I will have a try on later. Because I'm already at 43 minutes. But I wanted to show you the pictures, so I'm gonna go get them and I'll be right back. Here are Jamie's siblings. Not all of them, because there was 9 to start with. And Janine and Janine was the oldest, and then Amaryllis and Lonell right here. I'm trying to get it right here. Okay, Lonell. They were the oldest. He died maybe a year ago, and he died just recently, a few months ago. This is the one that died yesterday. Vance, the youngest brother's not in this picture, but Jamie. So it's Lonell, and then Cherie, Radon, Kim, Jamie, Betty, and then Vance, who's not in here. So now she's dead, he's dead, he's dead. So here's what's left. Here's was the picture taken 2 weeks ago. I need to get it printed up. This isn't a very good picture because they're all looking somewhere else. But Radon, Jamie, Betty, Vance, and then Cherie in the wheelchair that died. Oh, it's not a wheelchair, sorry. And so, sorry, that left. Here they are, how they aged. From, does this say when it was taken? No, remember they used to have it on the dates of when everything was taken. They don't anymore. But look at how bad, I don't mean to be cruel or mean, but see, if you saw the video of the reunion, she didn't look very good as far as she was failing. So now she's out of her misery. Okay, here it is. Next, here's my picture of my siblings with my mom and dad. Can you recognize everybody? Which one am I? I wanted to show you how we all had dark hair in the early days. What year was this? I don't know. Maybe 1999. I don't know. It might have been younger. 1987 or something. Mom and Dad, starting over here on the left, Larry, my oldest brother, and then this one's Carolyn. Here, Larry, Carolyn. This is the birth order. He was born in, I don't remember. She's born in 49, 48. Maybe he's born in 47. David, the baby. Lisa. Well, first it's Larry, Carolyn. She's blonde now. Shauna. She was born in 53, as in 19. I was born in 54. And this is the dress that I colored in all black so I would look thinner. But here it matches Carolyn, so it looks kind of good. Lisa, she's 5 years younger than me. And then David, I was 14 when he was born. All right, so there they are, my siblings, 6 of us. Okay, now I'm going to show you the picture. Sorry for my arm. Oh. Now, here is the picture of us taken just at our reunion. Oh, it's not very good. I can't get it. I'm going to make printing it up. Larry. See here, he had dark hair. Now he's a little gray. Carolyn, and here she used to be dark-haired. And then Shauna, and she used to be the lightest of us. And then me, still have dark hair. Lisa, blonde, and David going gray. Now I'm the only one left with dark hair. They all were dark in my day because our parents had dark hair. Am I going to go blonde? I tried it once and I looked horrible with blonde. Am I going to go gray? Not until I'm 85, maybe. But there we all are. But our parents aren't with us. That makes me sad. Not really. They were with us. Okay, and then here's the original again. All dark hair. My dad was, their name was White. Cuddy and Mary Ellen White. And my dad went white-headed, so he was Grandpa White, really. And my mother was Mary Ellen Golden. Now, Mary Ellen was one name, not two. It's spelled all as one. And Mary Ellen Golden, when he married her, and then her name changed to White. And she always told everybody, I changed colors faster than anyone else. Mary Ellen Golden White. She didn't have any other middle name. So there it is, my family. We never had fights. We all get along really well as adults. Well, children, we had fights. Lisa and I fought. Larry and Carolyn probably fought. Shauna and I never fought. David and I never fought. David and Lisa fought in the car. He would tease her, and she'd yell, and then Mother would say, Lisa, leave David alone, when David was really the one that was, antagonizing her. But the two brothers are 21 years apart. Isn't that funny? A boy at each end of the 4 girls. I asked my dad, were you sad you had 4 girls? Did you want to have more boys? He said, nope. I like it just the way it is. And that necklace my mother's wearing, I gave it to her. All right, that's enough. I'm boring everybody to death. So if this is it, over and done with. Goodbye. Oh wait, in the comments below, I want you to tell me, if you love Halloween, why do people love Halloween? Free candy to get to dress up? Or you want to invite evil spirits into your house? So tell me, why is Halloween so popular?